Hey everyone, Melissa here. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, or welcome back. Today is day 2 of a 30-day yoga journey. This journey in its entirety is called Inward. And day 2's practice is called Finding Calm Amidst the Chaos. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to practice anchoring in our awareness to our center, specifically the space between the eyebrows and the forehead, which is known as a third eye, our inner eyesight, to really drop into this place of inner stability and calm and peace, so that no matter what is going on around us or within us, whether it's mental chatter or noise in the environment or being in an uncomfortable situation or an uncomfortable posture, we know that we can practice the skill of anchoring into our own inner calm and peace that exists. It's always there no matter what. So we'll do some simple postures, some simple asanas. We'll do some breath work, a little bit of kriya, and then again, we'll finish the practice just really anchoring into this light within the center of the forehead. So you will need a block for this practice, or a pillow or something that is a little bit bigger, has some height. And let's get into something comfortable. Let's get this practice started. Let's begin in a comfortable seated position. So you can prop your hips up on a block or two. Just make sure the hips feel supported so that the spine can feel at ease, so that the physical body is not a distraction as we center ourselves and prepare for this practice. Finding calm amidst the chaos. Sitting up nice and tall, give your shoulders a roll back, relax the elbows, have your palms face down onto your thighs or in your lap. And then pull your chin slightly back and in, so the back of the neck is long. Feel rooted and connected through the sit bones, reaching tall through the crown of the head. Close down your eyes or soften your gaze. And to clear the space and to center ourselves, we'll invite in 3 cleansing breaths. So exhale your breath through your nose. And take a big breath in through your nose, let your belly and chest fill up. And a big exhale out through the mouth, release, let it go. All the air goes out. Twice more like this. Fully inhale, breathe in, fill up, take life in. And exhale, release out of the mouth, let it go. One more time like this. Big inhale, belly and chest expand. And a big exhale, release, sigh it out. All the air out. Come back to center and shift the breath in and out through both nostrils. Notice if you've collapsed a little bit in your spine, just readjust, finding this relaxed awareness. Let your belly be soft and start to feel the belly rise and fall as you breathe in and out through both nostrils. Now, set the intention, may we allow whatever external sounds, whether it be where you are or perhaps from this class, the nature, the city around waking up, just allow these sounds to take you deeper into your own center, into your own place of calm, to find that calm amidst the chaos. Tap into your healthy breathing, diaphragmatic breathing. Belly rises as you inhale, and belly softens as you exhale. Now we're going to shift and anchor our awareness, our attention, our focus right in the space between the eyebrows or the center of the forehead, whichever one feels a little more natural to you. Some people feel it a little more in different spaces. And if you can't quite find your attention there, you can always take your finger and just place it between the center of the forehead or between the eyebrows for a little assistance to just find your attention there. You can keep your hand there, or if you got it, release your hand back down, focusing your awareness there, the center of the forehead or between the eyebrows. Continue here with your healthy breathing. With your awareness focused here, the center of the forehead, anchor it in. On your next inhalation, see, sense, or feel an emanating light coming from this point, and allow it to calm any mental thoughts you may have. Allow it to soothe the thoughts. And then as you exhale, see, sense, or feel this light dispersing any mental chatter or clutter or restlessness, leaving only stillness and clarity in its wake. So as you inhale, this emanating light comes from this point and calms any thoughts. And then as you exhale, it disperses and removes any clutter and restlessness. One more time like this. As you inhale, see, sense, or feel this emanating light from this point, calming the thoughts. And then as you exhale, this light, this tranquil light, disperses any clutter and restlessness, leaving only clarity and stillness in its wake. Continue here with your healthy breathing, awareness anchored in the center of the forehead or between the eyebrows, also known as the third eye, space of your intuition, your inner eyesight. And you can come back to this anchoring in this center throughout our asana posture practice. Calming the mind, calming the thoughts. And you can keep your eyes closed here and just listen to the guidance of my voice, or you can gently blink open the eyes. And as we inhale, we'll bring both arms up overhead. And as you exhale, we'll invite in a little twist to the right. So your left hand goes to your right thigh, right arm behind you for support. So you're rotating from the core. The shoulders and head are last to turn. Breathe into your belly, diaphragmatic breathing. Shoulders down, spine tall. And then inhale, come back to center. Both arms reach up overhead. And then exhale, twist to your left, right hand to your left thigh, left hand behind you. Sit up tall. Chest is open, shoulders down out of the ears. Spine tall. Breathe into your belly. You can still anchor your awareness in the center of the forehead if you'd like. Inhale, come back to center. Both arms reach up and overhead. Then as you exhale, we'll side bend. So right hand to the ground, left arm reaches up and over. Root down through your left sit bone and reach through your left fingers. Your gaze could either stay down towards the ground, look out straight, or look up towards the sky or the ceiling under your left arm. Breathe into the left side body. And then inhale, both arms reach up, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, left arm comes down, right arm reaches up and over. Root down through your right sit bone and enjoy this beautiful stretch, this long line from your right sit bone all the way through to your right fingers. Find a place for your gaze. Chest is open, shoulders soft. And then inhale, both arms reach up. Lengthen the sides of your body. As you exhale, clear the space around you, lower your arms down. Cycle of breath here. Okay, now we're going to come into child's pose. So you can remove your prop, keep it if you need it, and we'll come onto the hands and knees towards the back of the mat. Toes touch, knees come out wide. You can always bring a block between your feet to prop your hips up. Walk or slide your hands forward. You can make this an active child's pose with the arms engaged, or make it passive, bending the elbows. If you prefer closed-legged child's pose, you're welcome to do that as well. You can be still here, or if you'd like, you can start to roll your forehead across the mat, just massaging that third eye space, that center point in the center of the forehead. You can sway your hips if you'd like to open up the hips a little deeper, or you can just explore stillness. Breathing into the belly, feel the belly rise and fall. Again, your awareness can anchor into that point between the eyebrows or center of forehead. A few more breaths here. If you are swaying or moving, maybe explore stillness. If you are exploring stillness, maybe explore a little bit of movement. All right, shift forward onto all fours. Bring your knees underneath your hips, fingers spread wide, tuck your toes underneath. Push up and back to downward facing dog. You can walk your feet out, pedal it out, bend one knee, bend the other, push down through all 10 knuckles. Your sit bones are reaching up and back. Feel this stretch in the spine, in the backs of the legs. You can make this your own if you want to dip your hips from side to side. Continue to breathe nice and steady. Now we're going to come into a nice deep hip opener here. Pigeon pose. If pigeon pose isn't for you, you're welcome to come into deer pose. I'll show you both. So right leg can sweep up, inhale. And then as you exhale, right knee to right wrist. This is pigeon. Right ankle towards the left. And then you can slide the left leg back a little bit. Take your time as the hips might feel a little stiff. Making sure the hips are squared right in the center so you're not leaning over to one side. When you're ready, you can start to walk your hands down, and if you have a block, you can always place a block underneath the forehead to support that, to invite in this sense of grounding. When we bring the floor up to us, it signals to the body that we can release. Now, if pigeon is not for you, deer pose would just be on your right hip, and you would take your right shin out in front of you and your left leg out behind you, feet are flexed. And then you can fold over this way, a little softer on the knees. Both are great, they're just different. So choose your deep hip opener, and we'll hold this here, but don't hold breath. Once you find your position, take a scan throughout your body and just notice where you might be gripping or holding. Your next exhalation will allow you to release. Consciously move through your body, see where you're gripping or holding, and let it go. Soften your shoulders, your jaw, your fingers. Release any gripping in the thighs. Relax the energy and the muscles behind your eyes. And continue with your diaphragmatic healthy breathing, belly breathing. If you'd like your awareness to anchor into a point, you can anchor it into that point in the center of the forehead or space between the eyebrows. See if you can find the courage to soften through any density or uncomfortableness, as long as there's no pain. Can you find that calm within you amidst chaos or perhaps uncomfortable feelings? Know that this place of calm within us is always there, no matter what the ups and downs. A few more breaths here. Beautiful. Start to release. Lift your chest up. Bring yourself onto your hands. We're going to come back into downward dog. It's just going to push up through your hands and bring your legs back and give yourself a little pedal. Bring some circulation back into the leg. And then we'll prepare for pigeon or deer pose on the other side. So your left leg's going to rise when you feel ready. And then you're going to take your left knee to your left wrist, left ankle towards the right. Slide your right leg back for pigeon, making sure the hips are in the center. If you're coming into deer pose, you're just on your left hip. Left shin is parallel to the front. Right knee is bent. And you can fold forward this way. For pigeon pose, when you feel ready to fold, you can always prop a little pillow under your seat if you'd like. Prop under your forehead. And one side might feel a little tighter than the other, nor it's all right. It's not to judge, we just notice. And then once we find our position, we commit to that stillness. We find our inner eyesight, take a scan through the entire body. And on your next exhalation, release tension. See if you can soften through any density. Relaxing your shoulders, your fingers, your jaw, your hips. Exploring your edge, abdominal breathing, anchoring your awareness in that center point. Just a few more breaths here. Staying in your center. Okay, we'll start to come out of the shape. Lift your torso up, come onto your hands, come onto your left sit bone, and swing your right leg forward. And then we'll come down onto our backs. Bring your feet hip width distance apart, your heels close to your glutes, setting ourselves up for bridge. Your fingers, see if they can graze your heels, your toes are pointing forward. Palms down by your side. When you're ready, you're going to gently engage your glutes and lift your hips up. You might stay with your palms facing down. If you have the space, you can interlace the hands behind you and walk the shoulders underneath, making sure your arms are pressing into the mat. Now connect to your breath, nice and steady. You can focus your awareness at that center point if you'd like. Eyes open or closed. Making sure the weight is even on both sides of the legs, so one leg isn't dominating over the other. Find ease here. Steady breath. Steady mind. See if you can remove any fidgeting and just explore this stillness. One breath at a time, finding that center, that calm. One more breath in and out. Maybe lift your hips a little bit higher. If your hands are interlaced, release your hands, release your shoulders, and then slowly roll down. Upper back, mid back, lower back. Release your glutes. Pause for a moment. Just receive. Feel that deep sense of groundedness. All right, we'll come into restorative waterfall. So if you have your block or a pillow, you want to have that close to you here. If you don't have any of that, that's fine. You can just bring your legs up towards the ceiling or the sky, or you can always drape your legs over the couch or over a chair or up against the wall. So take your prop, lift your hips up, and slide your block or prop underneath your sacrum, your tailbone. So not the bum, not the lower back, but right in between there's that bone. That bone likes to be supported. Make sure, again, there's no pain. For some of you, you might really love supported bridge. For others, you can bring your legs up towards the sky. Your hands could either be on your belly or arms down by your side, or if you'd like to cactus the arms, you can bring them up overhead. Whatever feels the most supportive for you in this moment today. Find an effortless effort here with the legs. Drop into your belly, abdominal breathing. Close down your eyes. You're again welcome to anchor your awareness within the center of the forehead. See, sense, or feel this tranquil, emanating light from this point, the center of the forehead, calming the thoughts. And then as you exhale, feel this tranquil light just disperse any chatter, mental chatter, or restlessness, leaving you with stillness and clarity. Inviting in about 5 more cycles of breath. Beautiful. Wherever you are, you'll start to bend the knees, place the feet down if they're not already. Press into your feet, gently engage your glutes, lift your hips up and slide your prop away. Lower your hips back down. Bring your knees in towards your chest, give yourself a hug. And now we'll come into about a minute Shavasana just to integrate, to receive before we shift into our breath work and meditation. So extend your legs out long. Give yourself a little wiggle from side to side to lengthen out the lower back, arms down by your sides, palms up. Maybe you like to lift your chest up a little bit, gently tuck the shoulders under so the chest and heart space is open. Perhaps take one cleansing breath here, a big inhale through your nose. And a big exhale out through the mouth, release. Just allow your whole body to rest here on the ground. Think heavy, heavy bones. Just allow yourself to receive. Slowly just begin to deepen your breath once again. Bring some movement back to your body, moving your wrists and your ankles, and bring your arms up overhead for a nice big stretch. Bring your knees in toward you once again. And you can either roll over to one side, or if you prefer to just rock yourself up, you can come up, and we'll come into a comfortable seated position. Prop your hips up again, just like we did in the beginning of practice. If you want to lean up against the wall, you can do that as well, or sit in a chair, as long as you feel supported. So we can really drop into our inner landscape. So sitting up nice and tall, shoulders back, down, relaxed awareness, palms facing down for that little added support or grounding. However, if you feel called to flip the palms up, by all means, you listen to what feels right for you. Slight pull in of the chin so the back of the neck feels long. Close down your eyes, just soften your belly, and tap into your healthy breathing. So the breath is silent and smooth and balanced and deep and seamless. Now we're just going to add in a simple breath count to just anchor in our awareness a little bit deeper. We'll just inhale for 4 and exhale for 4, nice and smooth, and I'll count us through. So just to get on the same page here, inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, and then slowly inhale through the nose for the count of 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Continue on your own. Count yourself through 2 more times. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Once you've finished your final exhale, release the breathing technique. Allow the breath to be effortless. And then shift your awareness, your attention to the center of the forehead. Now on your next inhalation, you're going to take your awareness from the center of the forehead and draw it back about 2 inches into the center of the brain, the midbrain. And then as you exhale, you're going to take your awareness from the midbrain and draw it like a line across back to the center of the forehead. So just going back and forth like this. Inhale from the center of the forehead, awareness draws back about 2 inches into the center of the brain. And then as you exhale from the center of the brain, back forward to the center of the forehead. It's like you're flossing here. Continue like this. Inhale, awareness to the midbrain. Exhale, awareness back to the center of the forehead. Keep going like this. Inhale, midbrain. Exhale, center of the forehead. Keep going like this, guiding yourself back and forth from the center of the forehead to the midbrain and back. Feeling this gentle, subtle, luminous pulsation moving back and forth between these 2 points. And the next time that your awareness draws you forward to the center of the forehead, rest your awareness and pause your awareness there at the center of the forehead or between the eyebrows. Anchor your awareness here in this luminous, pulsating light, this place of deep ease and calm. And know that this calm exists. It's always here no matter what is going on externally. So on your next inhalation, see or sense or feel this emanating light, this tranquil light, calming any thoughts. And as you exhale, this tranquil light disperses any restlessness or mental chatter, leaving only stillness and clarity in its wake. And take one final breath in here, drawing that tranquil light all the way down and into your body, deeply into your being. And then as you exhale, let go of anything that is not serving you, anything at all that's not serving you for your highest good and for the good of all. Release, let it go. Release any techniques. Just be here with yourself. Bring your palms to touch in front of your heart space, slight bowing of the chin. Acknowledge your efforts. Acknowledge the teacher and light that exists within you. Remembering this place of deep ease and calm as you step off of your mat and into the rest of your day. Thank you for your trust. Namaste.